So, how are you all doing today? I'm enjoying some soup. It was good soup.
This is
Next book on the favorites list is Paper Towns. That's not all.
Hi.
Hello friends and neighbors, and welcome to the last BandGeek 8408 video for 2010. As such, in this BandGeek 8408 video, I am going to take a look back at the New Year's resolutions / goals that I made for myself at the beginning of this year and see if I accomplished them. So without further ado, take it away, me from a year ago.
My first goal for 2010 is an academic one. Get through the 3 semesters of graduate school that I have this year with my sanity intact and hopefully with a pretty decent GPA.
I did get through the 3 academic semesters from this past year with a decent GPA, 4.0, and my sanity reasonably well intact. I'm calling this one successful.
Goal number 2 is my book reading challenge 2010. Read 50 new books this year, get through at least 25 books on the favorites list this year, and just in general try to read more for pleasure this year.
Yeah, last I checked I had read 18 new books. I got through 23 books on the favorites list, not quite 25. And I did read more for pleasure this year. I started doing the books versus movies reviews, and that got me to read a little bit more for pleasure. But I didn't really do very well on the book reading challenge at all, so this one's a fail.
Goal number 3, take better care of myself. This involves a couple of different things. The first is I'm going to get back in the habit of running. The other part of this goal is I'm going to try to learn how to cook more diverse and healthy dishes for myself, so that I'm not subsisting entirely on hamburgers and canned soup.
Well, okay, I did do more running this year. As far as cooking the more diverse and healthy dishes, not really too much, but I have been at least subsisting on more than just hamburgers and canned soup, so let's go ahead and call this one successful.
Goal number 4, write more. I would like to finish at least 1 story this year, but I'm also taking my evil twins' advice. Startling, I know. And I'm going to try and write more songs this year. My goal right now is to post at least 1 new song every month. And of course, related to that, for reals, I'm going to try to learn to play this thing.
I did actually publish my book, Last Places, from last year's NaNoWriMo. Available for purchase, link to the doobly-doo. I did write a song for every month except for November. I kind of missed that one because of the whole NaNoWriMo thing. I didn't post videos for June, but I explained that I wasn't going to post a video for June because that was an instrumental song, and I also didn't post a video for October, but I did write a song for October, and you might actually be seeing that at some point. And I did, in fact, learn how to play the guitar. It's not wonderful yet, and there's definitely still room for improvement, but I know at least 8 chords, and that's more than I knew at this time last year. I'm going to go ahead and call the overall goal of writing more, that has nothing to do with learning to play guitar, but still, successful.
And my 5th and final goal for this year is I'm going to try to stay in better touch with my online friends and my subscribers. Last time I checked, there were 270 of you people subscribed to me for some bizarre reason.
270. Wow. But as far as keeping in better touch with people, I'm going to have to leave that up to you guys. So we'll put 5 on probation for the time being, but that still means that I accomplished at least 3 of my 5 goals from last year, which I think is pretty good. And as far as my New Year's resolutions for next year, well, I'm going to wait until next year to give you those. So until 2011, friends and neighbors, this is BandGeek 8408, signing off for another year. Watching me from a year ago just reminds me that I really, really need a haircut.